Hello everybody! I have to do a 2 days in one video again today because I wasn't able to do an upload yesterday. But first, I have an update regarding my son's booster shot. I had an appointment booked for him for about a month from now, and he was on multiple pharmacy waiting lists. And then a friend posted on Facebook that he has an appointment for Boxing Day, and I thought, let me go back to the provincial booking site and see what's what. And sure enough, a ton of new appointments were opened up. And we got a slot for today. So my son is now boosted. I am so proud of this kid. He has always had a fear of doctors and needles, and he's been taking all of these jabs like a champ. So if you are in Ontario and trying to book your booster, just keep checking the booking portal. And if you're okay with Moderna, there are some appointments available at pharmacies. Pfizer is a little more difficult because there's not as much supply. But keep checking. New appointments are opening up all the time. And now, without further waffling on my part, let's look at day 21 of our calendar. Here is the blurb for day 21. December 21, 2012 started as a normal day for the employees working at a Tim Hortons drive-thru restaurant in Winnipeg, Canada. However, when a customer decided to be kind and pay for the next vehicle in line, something extraordinary happened. During the next 3 hours, for a total of 228 orders in a row, people decided to do the same, paying for the customers in the vehicle behind them. Now, paying for other people's drive-thru orders is kind of a thing here in Canada. I didn't know that was how it originated. I've had my own drive-thru orders paid for on a couple of occasions, and I have paid for other people's orders as well. It is a really, really cool thing. And it does happen like this quite a bit. If somebody pays for me, I'll pay for the person behind me, they'll pay for the person behind them, and so it goes. Does this happen where you live? Let me know in the comments, I'm curious. Here's the first act of kindness for day 21. If you notice that the person behind you in the grocery line has fewer items in their cart than you do, offer to let them check out before you. You never know, they may be in a bigger hurry than you are. Yeah, that's kind of a commonplace thing here as well. I would agree with this one. There was also this time I was waiting to use an ATM machine, and the guy behind me in line seemed to be really agitated. I overheard a telephone conversation he was having in which he said that, he was worried about being late for his flight. So clearly this poor guy was on his way to the airport. Traffic between where I live and the airport is horrendous. So I said to the guy, listen, couldn't help overhearing you there. Do you want to just go ahead of me so you can go? He was so grateful he almost cried. The second act of kindness. Not only do people deserve kindness, planets do too. So bring a trash bag with you on your next walk and pick up any trash you come across. We are big environmentalists in my family. We are a little bit wary of putting our hands on other people's garbage, especially now during a pandemic. With all the variants that are coming out, you don't know which ones are going to survive more easily on surfaces. I would say only do this if you have gloves with you that you can immediately discard. Just for safety, because you've got to protect yourself as well. We want to protect the planet, we've got to protect ourselves as well. I think the most important thing is for each of us to not contribute to the littering problem ourselves. And now let's check out day 22. Here is the blurb for today. For more than 25 years, philanthropist Larry Stewart was the secret Santa of Kansas City, anonymously giving away over $1.2 million to strangers in need. In 1971, when a homeless Larry received $20 to pay for a big breakfast at a diner, he vowed to help others if given the chance. Around Christmas 8 years later, he gave away his first $20 bill and didn't stop until 2006, when he retired as Secret Santa due to health issues. I find acts of kindness to be so challenging these days because a lot of people film their acts of kindness and post them on platforms like TikTok, which, no shade to people who do that, because, if you have a camera handy and you're able to film yourself doing something nice for somebody else, you're still doing something nice for somebody else. The trouble is that it can lead to this temptation to do good deeds just for the clout, just for the social media followings. Some people believe that the best acts of kindness are the ones that are completely anonymous. The ones that you don't announce, the ones that you don't post on social media. I mean, an act of kindness is an act of kindness, but I think there is a lot to be said for the intent that is behind it. What do you think? Is there a difference between an anonymous act of kindness and one that can be traced back to the person who performed it? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious to know what your thoughts are. Here is the first act of kindness for today. Giving away smiles is also kind of philanthropy, right? So put a smile on your face, think happy thoughts, and let your good mood lift the spirits of everyone around you for a whole day. Yeah, smiles cost nothing and it can make a difference to someone's day. So when you're getting on the bus, smile at the bus driver. When you're checking out your groceries, give a smile to the person behind the register. It makes such a huge difference. We see too many grumpy people these days. Let's try to change that. And the second act of kindness. Ask a friend if they want to catch a movie and then surprise them by paying for both their ticket and their popcorn. Jeez, with the price of movie tickets these days? That's quite a big gift. There was this time years ago when I had just lost my job. I was looking for another job. I was having no luck. And I went out and had lunch with a friend. And every time I have a meal with this person, we always just split the bill in half. It's just always the way it's been. But on this particular occasion, when the bill arrived, she took the whole thing and she paid for it. I had zero expectation of her doing that, but it meant so much to me at the time. So yeah, I think I need to do something like this for somebody. It's a nice gesture if you can afford it. Don't put yourself in financial hardship, but if you can afford to do something like this, then I would certainly encourage it. And that's it for day 22. How are you holding up? Holidays can be stressful with the Christmas shopping and the meal planning and the kids home from school and driving you absolutely insane. You know what you should do? Forget about the chaos for an hour and go to a yoga class. Take the time for yourself and you'll be in a much better frame of mind to do all of the things. And on your way back, go to the grocery store and get that platter of Christmas cookies that you were looking at. Don't tell yourself you shouldn't, because you should. Why? Because you deserve it. Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. In the meantime, live your best life and be kind. Bye.